Welcome back to Bulgaria and welcome back to Bdin Vidin in our Football Manager 24 Build a Nation save.
Hello guys, welcome back again to Bdin in our Build a Nation save here in Bulgaria. We have reached the round of 16 of the Champions League again and we've been drawn against Man United yet again. They knocked us out a couple of seasons ago at this same stage. As I said last episode, that fantastic win over Bayer Leverkusen that we had. We seem to be a round of 16 team. We've been here, I think this is the fourth year in a row that we've been here. We do need to work our way past that as soon as we can. And that's what we're here to do today. Just a bit of housekeeping to go over before we get into the first leg against Manchester United. We did have one league game in between the Bayer Leverkusen game and obviously the Man United game, and that was away to Levski Sofia. It was a comfortable 3-0 win. Avramovic and Lima opened the scoring, both in the first half. Baba Campori from the penalty spot in the 73rd minute. Baba is becoming one hell of a player. I quite fancy him to be world class before too long. We've got a couple of them in the squad, but Baba is playing out of his skin this season, and he's stepped up to that position that with the extra responsibility we've given him after selling Dario last season. It was a very, very good win. And where that leaves us in the league table is we are in second position. We are 2 points behind CSK 1948, who are having a hell of a season, but we do now have 2 games in hand over CSK 1948, so we can obviously move up the table. Ludogorets and Levski dropping off drastically. I know Ludogorets are only 9 points behind us, but we do have 3 games in hand over them. I need them in the European places for now until one of the other teams becomes consistent in the in Europe. You know, we need the better teams in Europe. One thing I did notice that's happened during the winter transfer. Let me see if I can find it. In fact, let me just search for him. And that's this: Chelsea's £103 million signing, Enzo Fernandez, is now playing for Lokomotiv Plovdiv at the age of 35. But his legs are completely gone. He's still a great passer of the ball. He's not really had the best of starts to life in Bulgaria at 35 years old, but I just thought it was a bit of a marquee signing for a team like Lokomotiv Plovdiv. Yes, like I say, his physicals are just gone. So, they're probably not going to get too much out of him. Anyway, let us get into today's game. First leg at home to Manchester United. We are going to go with the lineup that's currently on the screen. I'm just going to pick the bench. Obviously, I'm rotating for league games. I'm still only allowed 5 foreigners. I do have more than 5 foreigners, which is too many. But in terms of the lineup that we're going to go with, I don't know why it's put down. Subic is suspended, so I'm without a left wing back for today, which is disappointing. I tell you what I'm going to do. Because Rusnak can play as a defensive winger, we're going to do this. We're going to start Marcus Vinicius as the advanced forward. We're going to switch to the new formation that we've come up with. Now, I think I got this one. I think I saw it on a Facebook post possibly, and I thought, yeah, I'll give that a go. So this is it. We do have player instructions set for both the wingers. Possibly somebody else as well. We've got Campaiori who can roam from position. So we'll give this a go because we haven't got a left wing back. Hopefully it works. Lima can sort of play as a defensive winger. It actually prefers Samuel as a defensive winger as a better player because he can actually play that position defensively, though he's not very good, so he's not playing as a defensive winger. Right, Pap, Rengel, Avramovic, Ariel, Lima, Ali Marungu, Jaoui, Campore, Rusnak, Beron and Marcus Vinicius. Let's go and hopefully get one back on Man United. Right, huge game then as we come out. Garnacho's still there. Romeo Lavio, real player. It's hard to tell who's actually a real player with the Duranville's a real player with the new Gan face pack. And here we are at Bdin Stadium, still under construction. So we've got all 9,000 fans in the one stand again, all 10,000 near enough. Hopefully we can have a good result against Manchester United this time. And it is Man United with the ball. It's Garnacho to Jara. Jara Traore. Traore's put under pressure by Marcus Vinicius. Rojas, though, finds Ahmed. Ahmed into Ado. Playing dangerous. Rojas again. Ahmed, we've pinched it through. Rusnak. Marcus Vinicius with the effort. We've hit the upright. And Man United come away with the ball. They're looking to counter. It's Lavia. Finding Lucas to the right-hand side and Duranville. Duranville being allowed the space. Gets the ball across Adam Pap. calmly comes out and claims that one. We've hit the woodwork already. Man United playing dangerously at the back. It's now Ahmed for Manchester United. Finds Kaiskorn somebody. Don't ask me to pronounce that one too many times. João Vinosso finds Garnacho over the top for Lucas. Lucas is in. Pap's made another save. I think Pap's going to be very, very busy in this tie. Of course, we were comfortably beaten by Manchester United last time. We've got pretty much the same squad. I just think they're better players than they were. As Ali Marungu gets up to head that one away. Only as far as Ahmed. Traore to Garnacho. Garnacho, Pap's forced into another save. And it's another corner for Manchester United. Duranville comes across to take this one from the right-hand side. Goes deep. Gets up. Lima gets up. Heads it away. Addo picks up the loose ball, though. Looking to return it back into the penalty area. He does that. Pap comes. Claims. Comfortable for Pap. I think Pap's going to be having the man of the match for today's game. If things carry on the way they are. Right, a little bit later on now. Calm down just a little bit. It is Manchester United with the ball again. It's Ahmed to Addo. Addo across to Jara, the left back, into Ribera. We're not putting too much pressure on the ball here. João Veloso, though, feeds it to Lucas. Now Garnacho. Garnacho skips Rengel with a great tackle. Falls only to Jara, though. Jara, ball back to Alejandro Garnacho, who does put the ball in the back of the net. It was a great challenge by Rengel. Unfortunately, the ball fell to a red shirt. Right, we've been forced into a change. We had an injury for Ariel, so we've brought Toninho Guerrero on in his place. While it's only 1-0, we're still in this game. Ali Marungu with a throw-in, finds Campaiore. Campaiore checks back onto his left foot, finds Slobodan Rengel. He's tackled, though. We've given that away far too easy. It's a foot race between Avramovic and Lucas, but Avramovic does win that one. Plays it back to Pap, who plays it to the left, and Toninho Guerrero brings the ball towards the halfway line, clips it over the top for Baron. Baron brings it down on his chest, turns, good ball over the top to Marcus Vinicius, who gets one back. Marcus Vinicius. No, he's not offside. He was miles on. I could see that. Yes, Marcus Vinicius with his 14th of the season. It's good play, it's good control. Fem Baron allowed the space to turn. It's a nice little clip ball. Yeah, look, these two were playing him on. And we're back in the game. So that's the way it stays till half-time, guys. 1-1 with Man United at the Bdin Stadium. It'd be nice to get a win in this one, though, to take to Old Trafford. Of course, I think we got was it 3-0 last time at Old Trafford that we got beat? So we desperately need to get the win today. And we get a highlight straight into the second half. It's Avramovic with the ball. Avramovic, I don't know how to say it properly. Ali Marungu gives it away, though. Man United have pinched it. They fed it to Garnacho, the danger man. Pap got a hand to it, and we've made the mistake there and just gifted them a goal. James, what are you doing? You're supposed to be the best player on the team, and he's giving it away. He is tired. I'll give him that. He does need a rest. You can see that on his little icon. No, you can't see that because that's where my head is. But my physio does recommend that he gets rested. And now Duranville with the corner for Man United towards that near post. They do get the head on it with Ahmed. Gone over the bar, though. And we're sort of running out of time to go to Old Trafford with a lead. I don't think it's going to happen. Are we just destined to be round the 16 team for a little while until we can improve the squad, improve the nation, and move up the rankings to get better players to come to Bulgaria? Toninho Guerrero, though, finds Marcus Vinicius, the goal scorer. Campaiore. Toninho Guerrero again. João to Avramovic. He's going to be forced all the way back to Pap here, isn't he? Man United have pressed the ball all the way back to our goalkeeper. Rengel, though, to the right-hand side, and Lima. Lima comes back to Slobodan Rengel. Brings the ball forward. Lima, good ball, first-time ball, looking for Baron, but Traore cuts it out, and it's now with Manchester United again. It's Ahmed into João Veloso in the middle of the park. Duranville, Lucas, Ribera. He's got Garnacho to the left of him. He finds him. It's Alejandro Garnacho again for his hat-trick. And Garnacho gets his hat-trick, and it's 3-1 to Manchester United. We're going to change back to this. I could have played Ariel at left wing back, couldn't I? Could have played Ariel back at left wing back. Let's. It's so disappointing. So disappointing to be 3-1 down. It could even get worse. It's Duranville with a free kick towards the back post. Rengel heads it clear. Campaiori picks up the loose ball. Look at the blue shirt streaking forward. We're too slow. I know it's the way that we play. It's the way I told them to play. But there was a chance for the break there. Rengel finds Pap to Tonino Guerrero. It's a shocking pass, and it's been picked off by Kaiskorn. Something. Ribera, surely he's offside. The liner's got his flag up. Luis Ribera looked offside to me. I hope he is, because 4-1's just going to be too much for us to come back from. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Linesman, and thank you, VAR, for once. It was definitely offside. Yeah, he's a mile off. I could see he was offside. And with 5 minutes to go, we're going to it's going to be a Garnacho hat-trick, which condemns us to defeat here. Traore to Rojas. Back to Traore. Rojas again. Can we put him under pressure? Ahmed. Kaiskorn. Udompaisen, I think it said. Duranville into Dewey. They were just leaving big spaces for Manchester United. Good tackle by Lima. Garnacho picks up the ball though, feeds it back to Dewey, and it is 4-1. Yeah. Oh, it's a really bad performance, and Lima's now picked up an injury as well. Not good at all. We've been absolutely torn apart by Garnacho. Still only 31 Garnacho, 416 appearances for Manchester United now. I'm sure he's a real player as well. Maybe. That's just such a poor performance. Right, guys, I've got Spartak Varna in between. I'm going to rotate the squad. I'm going to rest some players because we need to go to Old Trafford and get a huge result. Something that we haven't done yet. They beat us there last time out. Which one was it? The second leg. It was that one. They beat us 2-0 last time we went to Old Trafford. We're yet to record a win against Manchester United. They've beat us every single time. We need to turn that around, and we need to go to Old Trafford and do it, and we need to score 3 goals to get through. So I'm going to go do Spartak Varna. I'll catch up with you guys again in just a minute. Right, guys, welcome back. The match in between was a 2-1 win over Spartak Varna. Stefan Rusnak with both the goals. He was not comfortable sitting here watching it. We didn't play very well. The match stats probably tell you that we did play quite well, but watching it, no, we didn't. The two forwards, Marambio and Marcus Vinicius, have had poor games. But we are here to take on Manchester United, of course. There's a couple of news items to go through. While I'm here, if I can find them again. 600th game in management is this one against Manchester United. So that's one of them. We've also had our youth intake, and all this money that we've been investing in youth. It's the first semi-decent youth intake that we've had since we've invested all of that money. Vasilin Ivanov, arguably the best of the bunch with that kind of potential in our squad. It could be quite a good player. He's fickle though, which I don't like. We've got Rangelov, again, decent potential, 15 years old. So, you know, we'll offer some of them youth contracts, see how they get on. But anyway, Manchester United, we've got a three-goal deficit to overturn at Old Trafford, and we've gone back to the tried and trusted formation for this one. Subic is back from suspension. Unfortunately, Avramovic is suspended. Ariel's injured, so we've had to make some changes to the defence, and it's Umbaga, Tonino Guerrero and Rengel are going to be those 3 defenders. The rest of the team pretty much picks itself. We're just sort of struggling with centre-halves lately. And obviously I keep going on about a left wing back, but Subic does absolutely nothing wrong for us. So, you know, until he does something wrong, he's going to carry on playing, really. Yeah, so that's the lineup for today. Let's hopefully go and overturn a 3-goal deficit. So the Theatre of Dreams. Hopefully it's the Theatre of Dreams for Bdin, and we get to the Champions League quarter-final. Ali Marungu with the throw-in for Subic, Campaiori, Ali Marungu. Campaiori again, Subic, we're passing this around nicely. It's Campaiori, we forced the save from Rojas inside the first 3 minutes. That would have been a great start to the tie. Of course, the players know what they need to do. Baron to take this corner. He's going to go short to Campaiori, who should give it back. No, he gets the ball in himself. Rojas claims it. comfortably from a Manchester United point of view. Bright start though from Bdin, but here's Manchester United. João Veloso to Duranville, to the guy whose name I don't want to try and even attempt to say. Ramadan forward into the midfield, and Ribeiro, Ahmed, Ribera, Garnacho, of course, did all the damage to us in Bulgaria. Ribera for Garnacho. Garnacho back inside for Ribera. They passed the ball around too well, and it's Lucas. Lucas gets his 30th of the season. 30 goals already for Lucas this season. He's obviously having a cracking season. It is under review. Thankfully, it's been disallowed. A little bit of a let-off for Bdin there. Manchester United they passed the ball through that midfield so well. I think that's obviously something that I'm doing tactically, or we just don't have the players to cope with it. Anyway, Ali Marungu to Lima. Lima with a poor touch, and it's easy for Jara. Now it's Ahmed again to Jara. Watch how easy they pass through as Ribera. Lima does well to intercept this one. Almost gives it away, but does find Tabi and Barga. And Barga moving forward down the line. Ali Marungu to Baron. Lima on the right-hand side. Can he deliver the ball into the box? He can for Marcus Vinicius. Gets his 15th of the season and his second this season against Manchester United. And it is 1-0 to Bdin. Right, on the stroke of half-time, we're in injury time. And Barga with the throw finds Ali Marungu to Nino Guerrero. It's been quite a quiet first half after a sort of hectic flurry at the start. And Barga finds Zayoui, though, into the midfield, and Baron comes deep for the ball. Forward to Ali Marungu. It's cut out, though. And here's Garnacho. Garnacho comes inside, feeds it forward towards João Veloso. Don't concede now, boys. It's Lucas. He's absolutely blazed it wide. So it looks like we're going to go in at half-time with the lead at Old Trafford, which is fantastic. Hopefully we can come out in the second half and get the 2 goals that we need. Right, second half underway. Unfortunately, it's Manchester United on the edge of the Bdin penalty area with the free kick, which they're taking the time over. It's going to be João Veloso, though, to take the free kick, and he's hit the crossbar. Rengel just clears it down the line. Ali Marungu chases after it, but it's going to go to a Manchester United player. We need 2 goals very, very quickly. Right, into the last 25 minutes, we're throwing caution to the wind. We've gone attacking. We've removed the defensive midfielder. We've gone with an attacking midfielder, and Manchester United almost capitalised straight away. Adam Papp makes the save. So we've brought Zayoui off, brought Rasnak off on, and put him as an attacking midfielder to try and get a bit more presence up top. Marcus Vinicius clears that corner, though. Like I say, 25 minutes remaining to get to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Manchester United with the ball again, though. Duranville forced all the way back to Ahmed. Have we left ourselves a bit short at the back now? Jara inside the penalty area, still going. He's hit the post, and we do scramble it clear. But I think the ball's just going to come back from Manchester United. I don't think we're going to do it, guys. And since I've made the change, it does seem to be all Manchester United. João Veloso with the free kick again. Goes short to Dewey this time. Comes back to Ahmed. We've given him the freedom of Manchester. And Lucas puts the ball into the back of the net for a 1-1 to make it 5-2 on aggregate for Manchester United. And we're going to get stuck at the round of 16 again, guys. And it's Manchester United who are going to knock us out rather disappointingly. We might even still lose this game. Do we? To Chantre or Chanter, I don't know. Chantre, we've just, again, the freedom of Manchester for Manchester United players. We're not pressing them at all, and we're just letting them get past us. Duranville to take the corner. Deep. Rengel gets up, heads it clear, falls to Lucas. It's Dewey again. No blue shirts go out to him. And Desire Dewey gets his second of the game, and Manchester United turned it round. It's now 2-1 to Manchester United. I don't think that tactical change worked. I don't think it did us any favour whatsoever. We did not perform well after I made that tactical change. But caution to the wind. I had to go for it. We've been knocked out of the Champions League by Man United yet again, though. It is another £8.2 million in the bank. It is, puts us back up to 22 million. It is very, very disappointing not to have round of 16 again. It's just so disappointing from a Bdin point of view, and we are out of Europe again. Thankfully, there's no Turkish, Dutch, Belgian teams in this stage of the competition. In terms of the Europa League, I can't remember who we had in the Europa League, whether they're even still in it, but we do have Anderlecht in there. There's a couple of Turkish teams. Did we have any teams get to this point of the competition? I'm not seeing any. I'm not seeing any at all, which is poor. Did we even have any teams in the Europa League this season, or were they in the Conference League? Conference League, we've got CSK 1948 there. They're 1-0 up against Sparta Prague. Ludogorets are 2-0 up against this Icelandic team. They've probably got IA. There we go, against IA. So they're still doing all right in the Conference League. Unfortunately, guys, it's the end of our journey again in Europe. We're valued at over £1 billion now as a club. Yeah, it's disappointing. It's the last 16 again. I think that's 4 years in a row now that it's been the last 16. It is the 4 years in a row. Arsenal, Man United, Juventus, and Man United. That's disappointing. Very, very disappointing. Next season, we need to get to the Champions League quarterfinals next season. We need to improve. Unfortunately, guys, like I say, that is it for this season. We will come back and do the end of season review. We're odds-on favourites to be the champions of Bulgaria again. And obviously, we'll go through the coefficients, catch up with the other Bulgarian teams as well, and see who's done what in Europe. Hopefully, we can improve our position in the coefficients, so we can start looking to bring some better players in for us and the other team, because clearly we're not quite there as a team yet, unfortunately. Guys, thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next episode.